5 years ago, we set out, to create an ecosystem of prosperous and value-adding businesses in sub-Saharan Africa. It's a commentary on the 5 years that Prosperis has been in existence. The very first thing I would like to say is that I would like to thank Almighty God for these amazing 5 years since we started Prosperis. A big thank you to our board members led by the chairman, Mr. Ikoyi or SAN. Amazing chairman that has steered this amazing board to achieve the things that we have been able to achieve. I'd also like to thank the wonderful ladies and gentlemen that has worked with us. Some of them have had to leave the organization for various reasons: career advancement, relocation, and many other reasons. And also the most amazing people that have been here since inception. There are about 4 or 5 people who started this journey about 5 years, whether they were physically working here or supporting us on the side and joining us as an organization. A big thank you to those amazing people. I'd also like to thank all our stakeholders. Of primary importance in these stakeholders group, our shareholders, the wonderful men and women that believed in the vision that we could actually do great things. We could start a business that can contribute prosperity to many lives in sub-Saharan African area. Those people, when it was just a vision, it was just a statement in the presentation that we will grow an institution that we will all be proud of. In the last 5 years, we've been able to beat certain milestones earlier than we planned to achieve them. I thank our regulators. Our regulators have been very kind, wonderful. They really helped us in the process of our growth. We thank all other stakeholders, among which is our clients. Our clients, they gave us the opportunity to serve them when we did not have even any traces of track record. We had all individually worked in other places before we joined this institution, and they looked at those records and they felt that it was good enough for them, and they gave us the chance to serve them. And they give us the feedback that they've been really served in the most amazing way. 5 years ago, we set out to create an ecosystem of prosperous and value-adding businesses in sub-Saharan Africa. We told ourselves that we will do this by investing in greenfield and brownfield companies, and we will look at those companies from the perspective of the growth potentials that they represent. Are they in industries that represent a very high growth potential, and will we be able to add value to it innovatively so that we can grow it and substantially create value to all our stakeholders? I make proud to say that the journey that was set out, giving ourselves some forecast to do certain numerical revenue. By about 2.5 years after our journey started, we had gone ahead and beat our 7-year forecast. We beat our 5-year forecast by the 2nd year, and in another 6 months, what we set out to do in like 7 years, we had achieved it. A couple of months ago, we sat with the board and presented our vision to 2030. We told ourselves that we want to be part of the top 10 brands, and we do not take that ambitious goal very lightly, because the top 10 brands currently in Nigeria, do revenues between $250 million and $1 billion annually. And from where we are to get into that place, it's a lot of work that we have to put together as colleagues. We'll have to do a bit of acquisitions. We'll have to, aggressively expand our businesses in the current places that we occupy. As you know, Prosperis is a principal investment firm, and what we do is invest in businesses, as I say, that have a very huge growth potential. We started out with just a single business. That business was, lending and advisory. Right now, today, we have two major standing groups. We have an investment banking group that comprises of Eva Capital Partners Limited, an investment banking business. Eva Securities Limited, that's a securities trading company that is both regulated by Nigerian Stock Exchange and Securities and Exchange Commission. We have Eva Trustees Limited, a trusteeship business that do the business of trusteeship in all its ramifications. We also have Eva Global Asset Management, an asset management company. All these four companies in the Eva Capital Group are all regulated by Securities and Exchange Commission. We also have a lending group, the Prosperis Finance Group, that has a micro lending business called Devonsley Limited and Prosperis Finance Limited. Prosperis Finance Limited is regulated by Central Bank of Nigeria as it carries the finance house license from the Central Bank of Nigeria. We have other businesses. We have the Bureau de Change business, and we have a real estate company called Chabetsa Limited. These are the businesses that we have been driving out of 8 locations across Nigeria. These locations are in Kano, Abuja, Abeokuta, Ibadan, Port Harcourt, and we have 3 offices in Lagos, 2 in Ikoyi and 1 in Bagada. As we grow, we strongly believe that we would scale our businesses and open many more outlets. And we hope, with the help of Almighty God, and with these amazing colleagues and amazing stakeholders, our board, our shareholders, our regulators, all of us working hand in hand, we will be able to achieve this great vision of 2030 of being the top 10 brands in the country. We broke this into 3 stages, and in those 3 stages, we have broken that vision of going all the way to the top 10 brands, and we believe that as we work hard, we will be able to achieve it. Lately, and most importantly to us as a team, we have started building a purpose for our business, right? We just don't want our business to all be about making money and generating huge revenues. We wanted our business to count for something in the space that we occupy. And we're working with our colleagues, and we've come up with a very inspiring purpose. At least to us, it's very inspiring. We hope that we will add to businesses in very low income neighborhoods across sub-Saharan Africa. We add significant value to them by working with these businesses, seeding them with capital at no interest. We'll be seeding them as equity partners, and our colleagues working in these neighborhoods with very low income businesses to grow them, teaching them basic principles of accounting, how you run business, creating value, so that these businesses in this low income neighborhood can also one day sit in a place like this and have great visions of becoming a major business in Africa, in the likes of all the major businesses that we now talk of in Africa. If we can achieve this, working across the 8 locations that we currently are, and many more locations that we would be, our colleague going to this neighborhood to create value, to create wealth, and we will be very, very, very happy to see that these businesses can come out and we can grow a nation together of prosperous people.